like to welcome Crystial Jones. Please give a round of applause to Crystial.
Good night. I'll leave the poetry speak for itself and then I'll let you guess what it means. The way you touch the surface ever so gently excites me every time I see you. The way you move ever so erratic, back and forth and back, pleases me every time. I can go for hours and get lost in your presence and never get bored of the way you make me feel. The sounds you make whenever I'm around you brings calmness to my soul. That's why I love you so much. It's like God created your essence just for me to touch, but I can't because I can never do you justice, nor do I want to, because you're beautiful just the way you are. You quiet my mind every single time, but nothing lasts forever, I guess. But I ain't mad, because whenever I see you, you make me smile, and at least I know that's gonna last for a while, until I see your presence once again. Your sight will always be my best friend, as you fade into the darkness of night, and you're no longer in my sight. At least I know I have your memories, which will last me throughout the night. So there's no need to say goodbye, because your beauty will always come around again for me to say hi, because you'll always be there waiting for me, calling me. Oh, how I love thee, my beautiful, my erotic, my sunset sky. It's kind of nice that it's silent, because basically this is what it's about. The poem is entitled In the Midst of the Silence. And it's what happens when you're in the silence and what could go through your mind. So this is what went through mine. In the midst of silence, everything seems so loud. The tiniest drop seems like a thunder erupting in a storm. However, the silence engrosses me and surrounds my thoughts, and I am at peace, but nothing lasts forever. Not peace, not love, not hate, not even the silence. For in the midst of the silence returns the storm. That storm that I know oh so well, the slamming of the doors, the shouting, the cursing, the hearts breaking to the tune of the silence. They say that distance makes the heart grow fonder. Is that true? Let me take a second to ponder. Because the distance that we have created was not of the span of space, but one of that song that Rihanna sings in that place. Is this our California king bed that we lay asleep in at night, where fingertips seem so close yet so far away from mind's sight? I guess not. Because in the midst of the silence, I sit alone and I get lost within my thoughts. But I can't let them get the best of me, so I'ma get me some forget-me-nots and let my mind be consumed with the silence. This one is entitled Another Lesson Learned. I feel lost in this turmoil we call love, with its tricky movements, from its heart-wrenching pain to moments where it feels so good, like it's playing this emotional game. I've been through the highest of highs and through the lowest of lows, yet behold, I'm still searching and hoping that there's still so much more. There's gotta be more to this thing that we call love, more than the sweet hugs and soft kisses and all the above, more than the fighting and the bickering, more than the poking and the picking, more than the sorries and I love yous, more than the hate you and go fuck yous. Whatever happened to the emotional things, like making them feel loved by all the smallest of things, like a kiss on the forehead, or a call to say goodnight, or a text with a message that says, hey, I never want you out of my sight. We get too caught up with the thought of this, or with the thought of romance, like we live in TV. Sorry to break the news to you, honey, because that shit is just not reality. No one actually chases behind you to make things right. No one waits for months on end to be reunited at night. That's just an illusion that we have created to give us hope, waiting for one day for them to catch on and romance us. Yo, that shit just a joke. I want so much more than the trivial things. I need a man who genuinely loves me and sees me more than just as a sexual being. I need that emotional connection where it feels like we're on the same page, who wants to create a future together, like picking out actual baby names. I need a shoulder I can cry on and a warm body to hold on at night, And I need a man who sticks up for me, a man who's willing to fight. Not in the physical aspect, but emotional. Yes, it's true. I need to know that I can count. That I can count on someone, and that someone should be you. I need to know that when the going gets rough and all else fails, that you're right there beside me like my tower and my rail. Because that's the kind of love that I give. And it would be nice to have it in return. And I believe that someday he will find me. Until then, another lesson will be learned.
Yeah.
All right, one more. I can't leave and not do this one. This is one of my favorites. This is for all the big girls, you know. This one is entitled Fat. Beyond the stars in the sky, I met this pretty young guy who could see nothing but beauty from the corner of his eye. But who defined what beauty is? Is it the shape of your waist or the cut of your hair? Or is it the stigma that society has left out there? No, I'm no size 1 or no size 2. I'm a size 14, and that's beautiful too. How can size 14 be considered fat when it's of regular size? If you can't take the pressure, then close your eyes. I'm beautiful beyond measure for all man to see. If you can't see past my weight, then you can't truly see me. A wise man once said, never judge a book by its cover, so why judge a person whose weight may be heavier? So this is for all the people who think fat is whack. This is my message and I'm sending it back. I love who I am, and that's plain to see. I am fat, pretty hot and tempting, yes, that's true.